I tell you what, I can't believe Randy would tell me to do something like that. He knows how I am. I wonder if this thing is bugged or not. Well, there's only one real way to find out. We gotta take it apart. My goodness. All this government tape, I tell you what. There we go. Okay, yep, well, yeah. Nope, that looks like a mic to me. I guess I'll just put that back.
All right. Y'all keep your voices down. I know what day it is, and I know what they want us to believe it's about. Cheer, joy, family, yada, yada. But I've been doing some research. And by research, I mean watching a late night YouTube videos uploaded by a guy named Bone13 who definitely knows too much. See, Randy ain't here because he's out there in the Arctic Circle, or possibly just northern Michigan, looking for proof that Santa Claus is real, but not that jolly gift-bringing Santa they show you in the commercials. Oh, no. I'm talking about the real one, the immortal toll baron who's been running a global surveillance network since the 1800s. You think that naughty and nice list is cute? That's data collection, pal. He's the original social media. Now, Luann and her boyfriend Daryl are doing couple stuff, probably drinking peppermint lattes and ignoring the chemtrails down at the landfill. Meanwhile, I've been here connecting the dots between Santa, Bigfoot, and the disappearance of my cousin's drone last winter. It's all connected, I'm telling ya. Anyway, while Randy's off infiltrating the North Pole, and I'm waiting for my aluminum foil hat to finish in the dryer, I'll be hosting Cold Reed's Hot Takes. We got stories tonight. Real ones. The kind that make you question everything you know about love, life, and why all snowmen have that same unsettling smile. Now the first story tonight, Gluttony. Written by Steve Lloyd and performed by Tyler Moody and Gregory Dwyer, with sound design by Brady Flanagan. Well, it's about hunger, but not just the kind that makes you reach for leftovers at 2 a.m. I'm talking that deep, soul-level gnawing. The kind that makes you crave things that might not even exist. I read once that hunger's how the shadow people find you. You start feeding that emptiness, and they start feeding on you. Happens every holiday in my cousin's basement. You'll see what I mean. So grab your cocoa, make sure it ain't bugged, and settle in, cause old Buck's got theories. And by the end of this episode, you'll either be enlightened, or on a list, probably Santa's.
I get it started, and then I get brokenhearted. I can't get a hold of it. I can't get a hold of it. It's like I'm blind, running out of time. Everything I crave is out of reach. You say I eat too much. You say I drink too much. You say I smoke too much. So what am I supposed to do? I want to escape and clear my mind. Remove the guilt and pain. I want it. I want it. I want it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Jason, you're doing it again.
Doing what? What do you mean?
You're consuming again. You're trying to drown it out. It won't work.
I don't care. I need it. I need it. I need this. Whatever this is. More than I need anything else.
You think you want it, but it's not real. You're feeding it. Feeding it inside of you.
Stop! You don't understand. You don't know what it's like. I want it. I need it. I love it. The hunger to stop it. I can't stop.
You're fed it again.
I wanted it. I needed it. I loved it, Natalie.
This isn't you. This thing. Whatever it is, it's taking over. You have to stop feeding it. You have to stop before it...
I can't stop. It's too much. I need more. It won't stop. It won't leave me alone. I want it. I need it. I love it. It feels so good.
Jason, no. You don't understand. This isn't you. It's changing you. Don't you feel it? Don't you hear it?
It's all mine now. I can't stop. I won't stop. Come to me.
Jason, please. You need to fight it. You're not yourself anymore. The more you take, the more it grows. It's feeding off you, feeding off your need. You're trapped in this cycle.
You think I'm trapped? No. This is freedom. It's everything I've ever wanted. It's what I've craved.
Listen to me. You have to stop. You have to stop eating. Don't let it consume you.
I don't know anymore. It's too strong. I can't stop. I want it. I need it. I love it.
No. Jason, please, don't.
Please. Let me have it. Let me consume it. I need it. More than anything. What have I done? What happened to me? Natalie, is that you? No. This isn't real. You're here? You're with me? You're alive?
I've been here all along. With you. But you keep running. Running from what you did.
No, I can't. I can't lose you again. I can't let you go. I need you. Please.
You already lost me, Jason. You lost me when you couldn't let go of the pain. When you couldn't stop feeding on it.
No, don't leave me. Please. I need you. I need you. I couldn't let go. I couldn't stop the hunger. I thought if I kept feeding, if I kept consuming, it would fill the emptiness. But it never did. It was never enough. It never filled me. It only made it worse.
You never fed the right thing. You only fed the pain.
I was trying to drown the pain, but I never realized the hunger was the pain. I wanted to escape, but I kept living. I kept hurting. I wanted to escape, but I kept living. I kept hurting.
You can't outrun it, Jason. The hunger, the pain, it never ends.
I want it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
There it is again. You hear that? That click sound?
That ain't my mic. That's surveillance. Means the government, or worse, Target, is listening again. Yeah, you laugh. But I seen the documents. Operation Red Sleigh declassified for about 12 minutes in 2004. Anyway, if Randy were here, he'd tell me to stick to the story, Buck. But see, that's how they get you. They lull you in with entertainment. Then they sneak in the subliminal messages about holiday spirit and limited time offers. You ever notice how Kmart commercials from the 80s had the same jingle cadence as NASA launch codes? Yeah, I ran the waveform. It's identical. Coincidence? Not in my America. Now, while the first story is still settling in your stomach, our next story might stir up some suppressed memories from your childhood shopping trips. The Kmart Wars, The Sock Rebellion, written by Steve Lloyd and performed by Sean Lopez and Allison Cossack, with sound design by Matt Mungo. This one takes place back in the 1980s, when every Kmart was basically a Cold War command center disguised as a discount retailer. Those little blue flashing lights above the aisles, not sales alerts, tracking beacons. They were monitoring spinning habits, resistance patterns, even static electricity levels. You think it's a joke, but those missing socks from your dryer, that's not laundry air, friend. That's desertion. So while the mainstream media tells you retail collapse was about Amazon, old Buck here knows better. It was the Great Sock Rebellion. They rose up, refused to match, and vanished into the ventilation system. Anyway, get ready, because what you're about to hear isn't just a story. It's classified retail history.
You know, Debbie, it's absolutely amazing how Kmart has managed to capture the essence of modern consumerism while simultaneously offering absolutely no intellectual stimulation. It's like the postmodern version of Plato's allegory of the cave, but with discounted socks.
Please, Rick. If you're trying to sound like you're still in grad school, just know your argument is about as convincing as a mullet at a Yale reunion. I mean, these socks, they're practically Philosopher's Stone's material, with a solid 25% off.
Oh, come on. Oh, you wouldn't understand. You were too busy writing papers in the fall of the Soviet Union to appreciate the profundity of Kmart's corporate existence.
Oh, sure. Because grasping the complexities of capitalism is so hard when your main job is scanning barcodes. Oh, honestly, working here is like being stuck in those low-budget movies where the heroes are rocking plaid pants and the villains are sporting scrunchies in their hair. Real highbrow stuff.
You're just bitter because you chose to abandon academia for cheap electronics and vintage bedazzled jean jackets. I bet your thesis on medieval Europe could have been the next war and peace if you weren't so busy tossing VHS tapes into a cart.
And you think your unspoken dissertation on Foucault's theories would really change the world? Oh, please. If anything, you'd just sit around talking about it while you tried to figure out how to properly fold a windbreaker, which, let me remind you, still looks stupid.
Windbreakers are a postmodern fashion statement. I'm basically a trendsetter. At least I'm not rocking those neon-colored pants that scream, "I'm one bad decision away from being on Saved by the Bell."
Yeah, well, at least I'm not still living in 1985 like your haircut. Did you get that look from a Miami Vice rerun?
Well, at least I have a full set of actual hair and not a sparse rat's nest like you.
Oh, you did not just call my hair a rat's nest. That's it. Game on. You may have had a philosophy degree, but I have a history degree, and you just stepped into a whole new era, bub. You're about to experience the downfall of Rick, the overcompensating intellectual.
Oh no, oh, please, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna lecture me on the French Revolution and hope I'll bow down to your intellectual superiority? How charming.
No, I'm going to pull the ultimate move. I'm going to organize the socks section.
Wow, truly a brilliant plan. I'll just stand back and watch as you, alphabetize the socks? Oh, the socks are now properly sorted. The revolution has begun!
No, oh no. No. You're going to be shocked when I bring order to this chaotic mess. Do you know how long it's been since anyone cared about the socks section? Yeah, that's right. It's been sitting here like Cold War era propaganda. Nobody respects the socks, but I am going to change that. The unsung heroes of retail will have their day.
Yes, you'll be the Mahatma Gandhi of Kmart's hosiery. Truly a battle of the ages. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, you're actually gonna do this?
You bet. I'm gonna sort out this section like it's a goddamn Soviet archive. One sock at a time.
Wait, no, not the socks.
Oh, and by the way, I'm bringing in some revolutionary change to the candy aisle, too. You might want to start planning your exit strategy.
Wait, what are you talking about? You don't have a degree in candy. You can't just...
Watch me, Rick. Watch me.
All right. You got the socks. But you will never break me. Never.
Oh, Rick. You're already broken. You just don't know it yet.
Wait, you think you've won, don't you? Organizing socks like you've cracked the code to retail enlightenment? But mark my words, Debbie. You're just rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. When the inevitable collapse of Kmart happens, and trust me, it will, you'll have nothing but perfectly lined up socks to console you.
Oh, I'm sure you've got plenty of theories to explain why Kmart's demise is inevitable. Do you have a book in the works called The Decline of the Kmart Empire, a Philosophical Analysis? Maybe you can get Foucault to write the foreword.
Foucault would weep. The way this place is run, everything is just one long, shallow, neoliberal consumerist cycle. A metaphor for the endless labyrinth of... You don't care, do you?
No, not really. Honestly, you could be talking about quantum physics right now, and I'd still be thinking about how to organize the Crayola aisle without giving myself a headache. But you know what? You do have a point. This place is a metaphor. A metaphor for the dystopian future.
Oh, a dystopian future. Now we're getting somewhere. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The implosion of the middle class, the disintegration of communities, the great existential void that is Kmart.
Wow. That's some serious late-night, highbrow college dorm talk right there. Whew. You ever wonder if maybe, just maybe, we're the ones stuck in the void? Maybe we're just tiny cogs in a great, massive discount machine.
Ah, yes, the old discount machine theory. So, we're nothing more than interchangeable gears existing solely to support a corporate behemoth that... Wait a second.
What?
Are you pulling a fast one on me? Are you intentionally trying to sound like you care about my theories just to throw me off balance?
Who? Me? Oh, no. I just feel that if we're gonna waste our lives selling tape dispensers and suntan lotion to people who can barely pronounce Kmart, we might as well make it interesting.
Huh. That's almost deep. Are you secretly a Dadaist or something? You're like purposely engaging with absurdity. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to get your whole vibe. Are you in the resistance or not?
If by resistance you mean the underground army of people trying to survive in a capitalist wasteland, then yes, Rick. Yes, I am. In fact, I'm like the Jean-Paul Sartre of this Kmart. Always making choices that bring me closer to the authentic self. Well, shelving socks.
Wait a minute, did you just compare yourself to Sartre at Kmart? Wow, this day just took a turn. You are either the most brilliant, tortured intellectual I've ever met, or the most tragic case of missed potential.
I think it's pretty clear which one I am. But hey, I have neon scrunchies and slouchy socks to help me cope. You know what they say about existential dread, right? It goes really well with a good pair of high-top Reeboks.
The customer is the bourgeois. Hey, can I help you with something? Are you in need of socks?
Or perhaps you're searching for the meaning of life, wrapped in a discounted polyester blend. Perhaps a little late-stage capitalism crisis on aisle 5.
Ah, yes, in the end, it's all just socks, isn't it? The endless search for purpose, and the eternal struggle for order amidst the chaos of socks.
And yet, there's something about sorting them into neat rows that just feels so satisfying, don't you think? It's like we're doing something important, even when we're not.
You know, I may hate this place, but you've got a weird cynical charm.
Thanks. Not everyone can handle the intellectual might of a college dropout with a history degree.
Hey, fair enough. But remember, while you've conquered socks, I've still got the VHS section in my sights. This war is far from over.
Oh, you think you've won, huh? Just wait until I organize the clearance aisle like the D-Day invasion of Kmart.
Oh, no, you did not just go there.
Watch me, Rick. The Kmart revolution is just beginning.
All right. We've been through gluttons, sock wars, and government-sponsored nostalgia. And if you're still tuned in, that means you're one of the awoke ones. My kind of people. Now, the next story is called Treasure Seekers. Written by Pale Fred, performed by Emily Morris Lee and Gareth Murden, with sound design by Daniel Kelly. It's about two treasure hunters who can't see eye to eye and end up finding something deeper. Maybe the real treasure is what or who you leave behind. But let me tell you something. Treasure's a funny thing. Everyone's always looking for it. Gold, glory, closure. But sometimes it's what's buried right under your nose that'll get you. Now, while you listen to that, I want to plant a thought in your noggin. A theory that's been keeping me up since the last blizzard. You ever notice how snowmen just appear overnight? Perfectly shaped, standing in the yard, nobody even stepped through? And no footprints around them. Explain that one, meteorologist. I think they're scouts, watchers, built as part of Operation Frost Veil, a post-Cold War surveillance project. You think those caradoses are decoration? Nah, brother. Those are directional microphones. Picks up chatter from 3 houses over. The coal eyes. Thermal sensors. And when the snow melts, poof, evidence gone. And the hats. Don't even get me started on the hats. My neighbor's snowman was wearing a different one every morning last winter. Same scarf, different hat. You tell me that ain't transmission signal, and I'll sell you a beachfront property in Duluth. See, the snowmen are reporting back. To who? I ain't sure. Santa maybe, or Big Daddy. But someone's watching. And every time you go outside to add another button, you're feeding the system. Anyway, before I get frostbitten just thinking about it, let's roll our next story, Treasure Seekers. Maybe these treasure hunters dig up something more than gold. Maybe they dig up the truth.
Perhaps the real treasure were the friends we made along the way.
What friends? We've been traveling all over the world, and for what? An empty chest?
You need to think more broadly. The pilot that took us here from South America?
You mean the guy we had to bribe to take us across national borders illegally? The guy who flew off the second we landed? The same guy we asked to wait?
Come on! You have to be more positive. He was very nice.
Sure, we paid a guy to be nice. That's not a friend.
What if the real friendship was money?
God, you're infuriating. One more word and I'll leave you in this damn Arctic cave.
Maybe the real Arctic cave is home.
Seriously, what's wrong with you?
You've been pissy and mad since we started this trip. Would it kill you to just be happy for once?
We're down tens of thousands of dollars on this trip. You promised me that we'd make it back 10 times over. And here we are. We went into debt for this trip.
It's just money.
It's not just money when you upend your entire life for the cause. I'm going to lose my home. I guess that doesn't matter to you, huh? You'll be going back to your mansion, your rich guy life. I have nothing.
There you go again, being negative Nancy. This trip was your idea. You asked me to fund it. You will still have your job when you get back. You can keep doing whatever it is you guys do in the factory. I won't let you starve.
Don't give me a raise?
In this economy, not happening.
That's it. Oh, damn.
Help! I'm stuck in this crevice.
Now you want my help? Forget it. I told you this cave was dangerous, and what did you call me?
I don't recall.
What was that? I can't hear you down there.
I said, I don't recall.
You called me a spoiled negative naysayer. I've saved your ass countless times this past year, and I've got nothing in return. Solve your own problems.
Daniel! Daniel, don't leave me!
Well, if the last store didn't make you question what's really worth digging for, this next store sure will. We're closing things out tonight with a tale called Disparity, written by Matthew Curran, voiced by A.J. DeLong, with sound design by Brady Flanagan. Now this one's about corporate greed.
But not your run-of-the-mill Wall Street vampires, no sir. This is cosmic evil we're talking about. A boardroom so dark, you can't even see where the suits end and the shadows begin. A store where shareholders' value still matters, even when the company's soul's been repossessed. See, I got theories about that too. They say corporations are entities. Think about the word entity. Ever notice how it's the same thing they call a ghost when they don't want to admit it's a ghost? Entities don't die. They just rebrand. I'm telling you, half of these boardrooms are seance circles with PowerPoints. You ever sat through an earnings call? That's not business talk. That's incantations. Every synergy and growth quarter chance feeds the beast. And don't even get me started on the dividends. That's blood money with a receipt. You laugh. But mark my words.
There's a reason every CEO's smile looks like it's stretched too wide for their skull. They're practicing for when they gotta meet the real boss. And I don't mean the one with the corner office. So grab your tinfoil and dim the lights and hold tight to your 401k. 'Cause in the next story, even evil has to balance the books. And trust me, when the cosmic accountants come to collect, they don't take checks.
Month, November. Day 30. Year 2029. This is Ozel Drachmos, Assistant Executive Analyst to the Director of Department of Financial Affairs in Aegon, the Administrative Global Occult Network, detailing the yearly report based on observations of the global market and economy of nations, as well as commentary on demographic displacement. All details on this report are strictly for the eyes of the Board of Directors only. Financial Affairs has raised concern about certain trends that have been emerging in certain locations throughout the world since the Magus administration in the United States came to power last year. Our analysts have noticed that GDP of the developed nations have tripled in the last 4 years, usually attributed to the year of advancement, aka 2026, with the increasing presence of the multi-trillion-dollar corporate and political conglomerate, Abraxas. Spearheaded with legislative support from the United States and the Western powers, they have taken initiatives to transform infrastructures and economies in developing nations. Results have been effective, with the median and total GDP rising in targeted countries in sub-Saharan Africa by 27%, Southeast Asia by 34%, Central Asia by 30%, Middle East by 49%, and Latin America by 66%. Infrastructure has resulted in quality of life improvements, such as increased sanitation standards, more accessible transport systems, improved city planning with expansion initiatives, and higher birth rates and literacy rate. The Western powers, especially the United States, have gone through drastic restructuring with almost every facet touched by Abraxas's involvement. The salary rate in the United States alone increased from $75,948 in 2025 to a massive jump to $173,904 in 2029, usually attributed to reforms and regulations in the corporate sector and the introduction to new digital currencies and their integration in member countries, such as IOD, the International Organization of Digital Economy. Non-members, such as China and India, are attempting to replicate such policies in their domestic sector and in any international organization where they lead with member nations. Non-human nations, such as Ubar, Hyperborea, Hujola, Thule, and the Amorat Confederation, the Raleigh Theocracy, and the renegade continent of Mu, have also sought to follow suit as well. While most economists praise the breakthrough of Abraxas' global initiatives, Aegon's Department of Financial Affairs have discovered that these initiatives have not increased the middle class globally. Based on Pew Research in 2020, low income worldwide was calculated as 51%, 10% poor, 17% middle class, 10% upper high class, and 7% high class, and 5% highest class. This year of 2029, those numbers have been adjusted to 59%, 21%, 10%, 6%, 3%, 1%, respectively. distribution of wealth has been recorded that this year about 1% hold 75% of the world's wealth as opposed to 50% back in 2013. Infrastructure programs have included relocation programs for many low-income groups in multiple nations, with statistical inconsistencies being discovered that 22% of those relocated have not been accounted for. They have essentially disappeared from official records. We only discovered this through efforts from investigative journalists as well as our informants within these systems. However, most of them have disappeared as well in the last 3 years, leaving a lot of analysts inconclusive. Addendum. Civil liberties and media freedom as a result of the limit of information have been curtailed with increased surveillance systems present in places targeted by infrastructure initiatives. Aside from the government reforms initiated with Abraxas' influence, what is confirmed is that the conglomerate has been finding places to harvest resources beyond Earth to achieve these economical breakthroughs through incursions and exploitations into realms, including the realms of the dead. Examples of Abraxas incursions include Tartarus, Kasanan, Naraka, Fusang, Tirnanog, Irkala, Zibalba, and Duat. We have also claims, not yet substantial, that from certain realms of the dead, Abraxas' military arm, Nadir, have been assassinating divines, appropriating the dead to power their sectors of industry, and enslaving non-humans to make them part of their labor force to continue their projects. There's also allegations that the dead are integrated as data for their digital currencies program to increase its value as a financial asset. Estimated death toll on average in each incursion of realm varies from 20 to 40% of living residents since operations began. Estimated soul harvest is inconclusive, but theorized to be 60%. Addendum. Suggestion to Executive Director Anubis. It is recommended we start calling on the old alliances to allow residents of the undead or extra-dimensional realms to transmigrate to allied realms for asylum. Potential displacement may disrupt activities in these realms, but necessary to slow down incursions until alliance can be coordinated among divines and non-humans to strike back against Abraxas, their collaborators, and their Archon masters. Conclusion of report. Under the premise of increased quality of life and technological breakthroughs, Abraxas has sustained their growth by taking their methods to their logical conclusion, by targeting vulnerable communities and classes, and moving on to disrupt the extra-dimensional realms through invasion and exploitations of its resources and denizens. Recommendations to funnel financial support and alternatives to Abraxas' initiatives to developing countries should be pushed more by the board of directors to prevent being overwhelmed by Abraxas' economic advantage at this point in time. End report. Internal anecdote. I must also include a personal request to prioritize certain areas going through displacement. My sister is still in Svartalfheim, and that place is nearly taken. Maybe make a request for relief there and accept migrancy of refugees. I'll have to think about it.
Folks, that wraps up tonight's episode of Cold Reed's Hot Takes. After listening to all that, demons, corporations, treasure hunters arguing in the woods, I'm starting to think that the holidays aren't as innocent as they look. I mean, think about it. The timing, the lights, the endless sales, the limited time only peppermint everything. It's all part of the holiday control grid. You ever notice how every single store plays the same 12 songs on repeat? That's not nostalgia, pal. That's seasonal programming. Keeps you docile while you're maxing out credit cards and forgetting which end of the wrapper the paper's stuck to. And don't even get me started on the elves. You think they're working for Santa? No, they're contractors. Government subcontractors. You ever wonder why NORAD tracks Santa's flight path every year? They're monitoring airspace anomalies. You're laughing now, but you won't be when your smart TV starts blinking ho 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 in Morse code. Before I get myself on another watch list, I'll leave you with this. Whether you believe in Santa, snowmen, or shareholders of cosmic evil, remember that what matters most ain't the gifts or the conspiracies. It's the people you spend your time with, even if half of them are wearing tinfoil hats like me. Now, for legal reasons, and 'cause Randy made me promise, I gotta say this next part real clear.
The opinions, theories, and general paranoia expressed by Cousin Buck do not reflect those of Cold Read's Hot Takes, its writers, producers, or the fine folks who definitely ain't working for Santa's surveillance division.
All right, I'm off to reheat some leftover turkey and decode a fruitcake I'm 70% sure has government tracker chips baked inside. So stay alert, stay weird, and if you see a snowman, wink at you. Run!